Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video we're going to be starting our weapon guide series for all of the weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. In this series I will be giving you all the best weapon attachments to use on each weapon, along with tips on how I got gold on the weapon very quickly and efficiently. The first weapon I've chosen to cover is an absolute staple in the Zombies mode, and that being the 1911. Unfortunately for all you classic Zombies players out there, it does not upgrade to the Mustang Sallies anymore, which is a massive missed opportunity by Treyarch in my opinion, but it is much better than I expected it to be. So with all that out of the way, let's jump into the best attachments to use on the weapon. So what you guys are going to want to do is go ahead and skip the optic. I think it's a waste of an attachment slot, especially in Zombies when you have a perk like Deadshot, which is essentially an aimbot. So the first attachment we are going to use is a muzzle, and that being the Flash Guard .45 APC. So the Flash Guard doesn't increase any of the firepower, speed, accuracy, or ammo count on your weapon, so you might be like, Bennett, why even run it? Well, it does increase the rate at which zombies drop equipment in your game, such as C4 monkey bombs and Semtex grenades. Again, you might think it to be kind of a pointless attachment if you're trying to level up your gun, and to some extent I agree, but after reviewing all of the other available muzzle attachments, there wasn't one that I personally liked due to the fact that the cons outweigh most of the pros. For example, the SOCOM Eliminator has an increased drop rate and a 17% increase in vertical recoil control. However, you do lose 10% on both shooting move speed and horizontal recoil control. So for the first attachment, guys, run the Flash Guard .45 APC. Now next up we do have the barrel, and I've chosen to run the 6.53mm Task Force, and this is by far the best barrel you can have equipped on the 1911. When the Task Force is equipped, the 1911 gains a total of 52% effective damage range and an increased bullet velocity of 120%. This attachment makes for a much easier time grinding the critical kill camo challenges that you'll need in order to get gold. You will lose about 33% of your starting ammo when running the Task Force, but considering there are multiple ammo crates around the map this year that are extremely cheap in low rounds, the trade-off for increased damage and bullet velocity is well worth it. Like I said, guys, ammo has kind of changed this year, whereas you can't just, it's not like you have to buy a specific wall weapon to get ammo. Any gun that you run, you can literally just run to a box and get ammo for, so it is very, very nice. Now let's take a look at what I run on the body, and for this attachment, I've chosen the mounted flashlight. Now, in my opinion, this is the biggest must-have attachment for the 1911. It comes with no cons, and it increases the salvage drop rate. Now, the increased salvage drop rate means faster variant and armor upgrades while you're playing the game. This is a necessity to have because of the amount of time that it will take for you to get to the legendary variant of your gun in-game. Now, what I'm talking about is when you go down towards the power station, there's upgrade stations separate from the Pack-a-Punch in which you are going to want to constantly be upgrading your gun throughout the game. It will make it better, it will increase attachments if you don't have any on them, and it's just overall the best way to really get your gun to max potential. And by having the increased salvage drop rate, it makes it faster to fully upgrade your weapon, and the more time you have for the weapon to be extremely effective, the better, especially when going for the camo grind. Now the fourth attachment I've picked is the Salvo 14 round fast mag. Now the Salvo 14 round fast mag is easily the second best attachment to run behind the mounted flashlight. When the 1911 is equipped with the Salvo, the magazine ammo capacity, max starting ammo, and overall ammo capacity are all increased by 75%, while the reload quickness gains an additional 40%. The only trade-off is that you lose about 25% of your ADS speed, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons when it comes to this attachment. Now the amount of ammo you gain makes up for what you lose in equipping the mounted flashlight attachment. Couple it with almost a 50% faster reload time, and you have one deadly pistol. Now for the fifth and final attachment, I've taken the Sasr Jungle Grip. I think this attachment is the best handle available for use because it adds a 15% increase to your ADS time, and it gives you an 80% flinch resistance, with the only con being a 12% loss to your sprint and fire time. Now you could argue that the airborne elastic wrap would be better because it increases the ADS speed by double what the Sasr Jungle Grip does. However, you would lose 10% shooting moving speed, and in this rendition of Zombies, you have to constantly be moving, otherwise you're going to find yourself going down very often. Now this is due to not only the new bosses that they've added, but the increased spawn times have really put a damper on just kind of being able to shoot or train up zombies, shoot them, and then move on to the next train. It just they are always constantly spawning in after you wipe even one zombie off of the train, so it does get very hard if you're just standing around. Now the last thing you could put on for this gun, obviously you would have to get rid of one of the 5 attachments that I talked about above, is the dual wield pistols. This one might be a little bit better for damage, but if you're going for the camo challenges, you're definitely going to want to just use one single pistol, because it's going to be a lot easier for you to get headshots, and you know, critical kills equal more points in this game, which is the best way to go. So I don't run dual wield. You can use it if you want to once you get the challenges done. That's probably what I'm going to do, but just in terms of getting it to max rank and then leveling up getting all your camo challenges done, I would stay away from the dual wield pistols for a little bit. So let's review all of the camo challenges, and I'll give you a few tips on how to get them done quickly and efficiently so that you can be on your way to getting Dark Aether much faster. So the first 3 challenges all involve you getting about 2,500 kills in zombies with a 1911, but each challenge is slightly different. The first is to get 2,500 total kills, the second is to get 2,500 critical kills, and the third is to get 2,500 pack-a-punch kills. These are the 3 most time-consuming challenges you will have when attempting to get this gun gold. My best suggestion is to sit in the spawn room until about round 9 or 10 when you have enough points to buy your way out, and upgrade the weapon once you're ready to go. Take advantage of those low rounds, guys. Zombies' health is obviously going to be very low, so aim for the head and try to get as many critical kills as you can while zombies' health is very weak. Yes, even on round 1, this year the points are based on damage, so critical headshots are going to give you the most points. It's kind of stupid. I don't know if I like the change, but at the same time it does make you think about using every single one of your bullets, seeing as how, you know, killing a zombie in the body is not going to give you as many points as if you were shooting them in the head. So try to get as many critical kills as you can at the start of the game to get more points, so you can get, you know, the map opened up faster, and as well as just getting your challenges done. Don't forget to continue to pack-a-punch your weapon throughout the game, and also increase the weapon variant when you have the salvage drops for it. Now the next challenge is to get 15 elite kills. The 1911 does pretty good damage to the boss, however I would recommend getting a shotgun to take them down to about low health and then finishing them off with a 1911, especially in higher rounds. It saves you ammo and time, and it will be much quicker to lower them down to no health with a shotgun and then finish them off with a 1911. Now the next 2 camos will require you to get zombie kills rapidly, one being critical hits and one just being rapid kills. These are the 2 easiest challenges you will face when attempting to get gold, and they're very self-explanatory. Just train up the zombies and fire away, nothing else to it. The last challenge is getting 20 consecutive zombie kills while only taking damage once. Now this one can be a little bit tricky, but like I said earlier, take advantage of those low rounds. You can get half of this challenge done if you're smart before round 10 while you play in the spawn room. But if you do end up going on a higher level and attempting to do this challenge, just train up the zombies and go ham. Just try not to get hit. So since there is no perk limit this year, I can't really give you a good perk setup to run. Honestly, just get all of them, but the best one to have is definitely Deadshot, especially when you put some of your ethereal crystals into upgrading it. I know it's the last perk you unlock when you prestige, or before you prestige, but at the end of all of it, guys, it's 100% worth the upgrade. It does 2 times damage to the head when the zombies are at full health, so pretty much just, you know, Deadshot. Now the last tip I have for you guys is that you should really focus on upgrading your weapons rather than your armor or your perks for the first 10 to 15 rounds, depending upon how good you are at the game. It really does make a difference to have your weapon upgraded early on in the game, and, you know, upgrade it every time the pack-a-punch machine and the weapon variant upgrades. You know, every time you upgrade, the gun gets significantly better. And that's it for this weapon guide, guys. I hope you found all this information useful and it will benefit you on your way to getting the overall goal of Dark Aether camo. Now, if you made it this far, don't hesitate to hit that like button and subscribe for more weapon guides coming very soon. I already have Plague Diamond on both the pistols and the shotguns, so all the videos for those will be coming out very shortly, so just stick with me, give me some time to go through all my footage, edit them down, and figure out the best attachments and way to run them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.